Hello everybody, my name's Matt Willoughby. I'm the principal of Urban Assembly School Design and Construction, and I'm Kimani's principal. I came with a gift for Carol today. Kimani would walk into the design studio, and we have a French gentleman, art or design teacher, who is real kind of old school architect, and Kimani would come into class one day and say, "Mr. Roger, where's my ruler?" And he had this dark black, it's like from the 1900s, old solid architecture ruler. And that's how Kimani, that was the tool of his trade. That was the tool that Kimani carried with him. That was the tool that he used. It wasn't a gun. It wasn't what they think or what they say. It was a ruler. A young boy who came to a design school who traveled an hour every day just to get there. To tough times and tough neighborhoods. He traveled every day to get there. There were older students who are still struggling to this day to handle Kimani's death, who confided in me after all of that it was Kimani that would get up, roll by their houses, and bring them to school. And the thing that killed me, and the thing that killed our entire community, is I sat in a parking lot horrified to pull up a headline about a 16-year-old who got shot and killed in Brooklyn, and I knew the name. And I made some phone calls right away to verify that it was our Kimani Gray, and I didn't know if there'd be any other Kimani Grays, but I sat there on a Sunday afternoon and called people in the community and let them know that this had happened to our student. I read articles every day. I looked in the news every day. I talked to the mother. And it was a week before it even made any sort of news outlet that this was a student. It was the teenager, the gangbanger, the this, the that, the other. And it wasn't until the piece on NPR that Friday where they talked about Carol reading the cards that his classmates sent that they made him a human being, that they made him a student. And that's what we have to strive to do every day. And I'll tell you, we have a school where a lot of the faces, we have 80% boys, over 400 kids, 80% boys, almost all of which are black and brown. A lot of the faces, like mine, of the staff and the teachers, are not. And it took that week to kind of really get a lot of us to get the anger. To realize that the kids that we come to school and work with every day have been dehumanized. And we need everybody to have that. And we work ourselves off every day to keep the kids there. And we've taken on, and we have students who don't behave the way they're supposed to behave, but we don't want to send them out on the street. And a lot of the work that we do at our school has changed because of Kimani. And because we want to know where our students are at all times. And Carol came, spoke to our entire student body 1 month after her son was gunned down, and told them, go home. Make sure you go home. Make sure you obey that curfew. Because we want to know where you are, and we want to know you're safe. And the truth of the matter is that we know in this world you're not right now. And so for each and every one of us to just do our part, the people at SDC, the staff that we have, we come to school every day to try and do our part. Carol has come and showed up every day since her son was killed to do her part. We all have to do our part because this can't keep happening. These are young people, these are humans, these are the future. And it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. And they're beautiful. Every single young person is beautiful, and some people don't quite recognize it yet. And we have to be the voice for those people. We miss Kimani. We had a memorial in our hallway that stayed up the entire hallway. And it's moved out of the hallway as our grieving process goes on, and it's in my office. Kids will come by and stop by just to say hello. There's one young student who comes by and drops off a little bit of candy in the memorial every day, every once in a while for Kimani. The ruler sat there every day for this year until we handed it to Carol today. And we don't ever want to forget, and I hope that no one here forgets. And everybody that's here was probably here a year ago. And it's a lot less people than were there a year ago. And we got to make sure we keep Kimani alive. Carol, we still feel your loss. We still miss your son. We still know that next year is his year to graduate. You got his ruler, so pick up the ruler, and it's time to do our work together. We'd love to have you come out next month and talk to our students again, because we miss it, and we need that message delivered by you. We just miss them. We just miss them.